お祝い最終日の今日は十二神将の皆さん。去年は何と言っても十二神将だよな。馬神のサンジラちゃんが加わってついに勢ぞろいしましたもんね。長い間辛い思いをした分、オイラたちも協力しようぜ。そうですね。サンジラちゃんと出会えたように、これからの旅でもきっとたくさんの新しい出会いがあるんでしょうね。ああ、待ち遠しいぐらい。うずうずしてきました。楽しみだよな。はい、行きましょう。
いやいやいや、モフすぎるわ。
これが疑問部か。いや、
そうか。しゃあ、鳥間固く
切るときは刃に粉をつけるとくっつきにくい。
いや、こんな素材を切るのは初めてだからな。
正確だ。
俺は人に教えるような柄じゃない。
そんじゃ奮闘い。
雪化粧、まるで。
だから無理に例えなくていいって。やば、かわよ。これ絶対喜ぶやつじゃん。
だといいが、まだこれで完成では。
今回の最大の試練、ラッピングだね。
罠作りや細工の類と。
この包装紙、
料理と同じさ。手順とコツ、それだけじゃ。爆薬を包んだりさ。しかし苦手だからといって
苦手でも立ち向かうのってなんだか勇者味あって熱いんだ。
まあまあまあ、何度でもチャレンジっすね。ガルさんの
世話をかけるな。ようやくだ。
おめでとうガルマ。
そうだな。
Kurwa. Chuj. Dziękuję bardzo, przyda się. Chociaż raz coś dobrego. Nie mogę się doczekać, aż mnie RNG rozwali. Dwadzieścia rolusów. I dawać mi ten bilet. One Octavia, please. Kurwa mać. Ile jeszcze mi zostało tego? Okej. Jeszcze jeden dzień? Aha. A to do jutra poczekamy. Proszę coś dobrego. Kurwa. O. Section 20. Without saying goodbye. I didn't sign up to be your alarm clock, but if you are just going to go back to sleep, I will wake you up. So you can either get out of bed on your own, or I can drag you out. What's it going to be? Okay then, if that's how you want to do this, have it your way. Co jest kurwa? Have it your way. I will just have to drag you out of bed and strip off your pajamas. Did I mention it's cold enough that you can see your breath right now? So, what's it going to be? Look in the mirror. Taking a look at the full-length mirror, I see yourself, still dressed in your pajamas. 1 second, 2 seconds. It's okay, nobody's talking to you anymore. Morning, Hassan? Yes, it is. I'm counting on you to keep my aunt safe again today. Don't worry, I was all... Nie wyciszyłem? To może być problem. Don't worry, I was already planning to do just that. Thanks. It's nothing. I've done my share of escort missions. Besides, if anything happened to her that might damage your performance. I know we haven't even formed a temporary contract, but I don't want that to happen. Don't worry, I will do my job. Hey, are you aware that when you sleep you always... Always what? Never mind, it's probably not my place to say anything. See you. I hope you like French toast. Okay. Because I just made some. Sorry if that was a little loud. My sister used to love it. I think you did too, at least when you were little. I didn't always like it the way my sister did. Even as a child I never liked anything quite that sweet. But now I get it. Sweets are great. I used to think they were an unnecessary extravagance, but I was wrong. There's nothing like sweets to pick you up, especially after a hard day's work. Sleeping like a log, then waking up to a delicious French toast breakfast, it's fantastic. It's almost like you can feel yourself absorbing energy from it. But I guess you are still too young to know what I'm talking about. Well, just remember, when you are really tired, sweets can be a big help. That's not to say you should go overboard, of course, but... Hey, Auntie? Thanks. Where would that come from? Well, I can't say I mind. Wherever it came from, you are very welcome. Hold still for a second. Let me get a good look at you. Well, I will be. You have really become a strapping young man, haven't you? You seem so much more mature today. It feels like just the other day you were still my adorable little nephew. I see. You really have grown up since I last saw you. Czyli co wczoraj? Anyway, make sure to finish your French toast. Got that? Morning. So, did you get any sleep? I did. Good. Alright, let's get to school, yeah? I can't say I'm surprised Gorgon didn't stick around, but I wish at least Hessian and Lobo had. It'd make things so much easier, especially if we have to deal with another outdoor fight. No taki Koromaru by się przydał. W tej perszonie. Then again, I guess they wouldn't be much help if we had to fight indoors. Lobo can run on walls though. Oh, but he's also really big. I wonder where Dante's could be. Oh, not the shadow one, the masked one. Yeah. I don't know, but something tells me we will be seeing him soon. Yeah, I agree. I can't say for sure, but I have a hunch we are gonna hear that last trumpet before tomorrow's over. I want to talk to him, but I don't know what to say. I managed to okay last time, but now that it's been a whole day, I don't even know where to begin. I wanna say I have no idea what you are talking about, but honestly I feel the same way. It's like I get all self-conscious and that makes things awkward and... Ah, that's a ukulele. I know how you feel, it's only been a day or so, and yet you have no idea what to say, which just makes everything more awkward. It's just like running into other kids the same age as you in the rural neighborhood where you visit your grandparents during summer break. Amatsuka-senpai. Actually, all my grandparents live here in Tokyo too, so Mine do too. No way, well then, I suppose I have no more to say. That was a joke, of course. What I'm trying to say is, there's nothing to worry about. You are getting yourselves worked up over nothing. Deep in your heart, you care for your friend. What else could matter? Nothing, that's what. So if you want to talk to him, don't think twice about it. Or do, follow your hearts wherever they may lead. Even if, say, we are no more than shadows cast by someone else altogether or just a transient dream. Meta much. Whatever he sees, that's his reality. And that's just as true as for all of us. I have no idea what you are talking about. I think I kind of get it. You're saying we should just stop worrying, summon up our courage and go for it, yeah, right? Right, I will do my best. Come on, Ricardo, let's go. Check it out, Master. I was wondering why we didn't see them on the way here. Looks like Himeko and Ricardo got to school before us today. Oh, morning. Well, that sure didn't last, but I get it, Himeko. I do. Don't worry, I will take it from here. Morning, Marcisław. Morning, Oruta. Morning. Is Himeko okay? Morning. Everything okay, Himeko? Thank goodness my sacrifice wasn't for nothing. I'm fine, thanks. Good morning. Huh? Are you feeling better today, Marcisław? You look good. Maybe it's because I had a proper breakfast today. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. You see, Himeko, this is why you really ought to stop skipping breakfast yourself. I heard it actually makes you gain weight. Yeah, I know. Oh, wait, did you just call me fat? Huh? No, I didn't. I mean, I guess I might have implied you could end up that way, but I didn't mean it like that. Hey, come on, don't bring your phone into this, you are scaring me. Don't worry, I'm just gonna vent to my 20,000 subscribers around the country. They don't know who I am, I keep all my info private, and I use an avatar I made myself. No, she's a VTuber. Najgorzej. It will be fine. You live stream and you have that many subscribers? Well, guess you know what you are doing when you graduate. Huh? Oh, you mean my ideal career path? I don't know, I actually have a lot of different interests. To jest świetna kariera. Na bycie bezdomnym po paru latach. Sure, I like live streaming and doing dodging stuff, but I'm totally open to going to college too. What's a dodging? Oh. On jeszcze nie wie. Me? I'm just gonna get a job right out of high school. Well, I will probably end up taking over the family business. My parents have been on my back about going to college though. But these days, how much does it even matter, you know? Career path. Oh, right, I just remembered. They gave us that survey last week. We are supposed to turn it in tomorrow, right? That's right. Did you figure out what you were putting on yours, Soruta? Yeah, I came up with something. I've got Toruta's memories, so I can see her top choice was culinary school. But I'm guessing she's keeping the fact that she likes to cook a secret from these guys. So she likes to cook, huh? How about you, Marcisław? Did you come up with something for yourselves? Did you come up with something for yours? Yeah, I did, though I think it's a little unusual. There's somewhere I have to reach no matter what. So that's where I'm going first. Huh? So, once you've gotten there, what then? I'm not sure I haven't been able to think that far ahead yet, but I'm going to think about it. I will. Gotcha. Well, I don't really know what you are talking about, but whatever it is, you should go for it. Like it or not, tomorrow's coming. Only so many times you can put this off together now and then, yeah? Put this off between now and then. Wait, are you talking about deadlines? As in the deadline for the draft I'm supposed to submit? No, come on, you still haven't even told me what a dodging is. Never mind, just forget I said anything. It never happened, okay? In this moment, all you I can see are young, vibrant lives going about their day. As you take the sight in, I can't help but think. Kyria should be here too. She should be standing beside you, smiling that shy smile of hers. But her life has been extinguished. It's never... Good morning, Marcisław. In my capacity as an ordinary human from this world rather than a heroic spirit fighting for humanity, I have a little something I managed to get my hands on for you. Wygląda znajomo ten interfejs. Guziki są... Ogólnie prawie całość jest jak z Samsunga. A ikonki są z... do roli z 2010? A font? Okej, jestem głupi, tu jest napisane Sony Select. It belonged to her. I'm quite sure that's you in her wallpaper. For whatever it's worth, I think she would have wanted you to have this. Kyrie, yes, she was a lovely girl. Yeah. His father's study, huh? Something's not right here. His wife and daughter are dead, but he still hasn't so much as shown his face. And no one seems to think anything strange about that either. Now that's quite a trick. No, wait, I guess he has shown his face, hasn't he? Hey there, Count of Monte Cristo. Long time no see. Spodziewable. There we go. So another day of school ends and still no sign of him. He could have at least blown that last trumpet to get us out of trash duty. Also, why isn't the school's incinerator working? This is burnable trash, right? So why not just burn it already? Freaking laws, man. Such a pain. Yeah, that's it. That would work out great. If the incinerator was working, we could just blame any mess we ended up making on it going nuts or something. That way, I could just burn your ass at full power and not have to worry. You've got guts, I will give you that much. But you are really underestimating me. I'm plenty strong on my own. Heh. Something funny about that? Forgive me, Kagekiyo said something similar. I just couldn't help myself. Huh? Does that mean he already beat Kagekiyo? No, that can't be right. He couldn't take Kagekiyo alone without a scratch. Is he just making stuff up here? But I've never known this punk to be a liar. I don't get it. This is creeping me out. What's going on? Why is he letting me see his face now? I've already met with Kagekiyo and Salieri. You are the last one, Jean d'Arc Alter of Chaldea. I'm finally ready to tell you, all of you, the whole truth. You enter your room and see two things I don't recognize on the desk. One is a completely blank envelope, the other is a note attached to it. The note was clearly written by someone unfamiliar with the language. It says, Salieri gave me a letter for you. I didn't read it. Hassan. He could have just told me himself. You open the envelope and begin reading Salieri's letter. It says, Master Marcisław, with the seventh and final trial so close at hand, I'm terribly sorry that I must communicate with you in this way. Forgive me. A set of extenuating circumstances has arisen, though I cannot discuss the particulars in any detail, and I am sorry to say that I must leave this place. I will be unable to join you as you attempt the seventh trial. The same is regrettably true of Kagekiyo as well. Good luck, and may the future yet hold many joyous melodies for you. Co? I will not say much, there is no need. I asked Salieri to do so as well, but please give Master my regards. Screw you. You wanna bail before the battle's over, you can tell Master yourself. That's not the kind of message you get someone else to pass on. Yes, I know. You're right, of course, but I have my reasons. I have made my decision, as has Salieri. There is nothing more we can... curses, this is frustrating beyond words. To think that I, of all people, would run from a battlefield. Goodbye, I truly hate that I must do that. No kidding, huh? I hate that you are doing this too. Hi, sorry for calling so late. My name's Oruta. Could I speak to Marcisław, please? Yes, that's right. We are in the same class. Salieri's gone. He said he and Kagekiyo were both leaving. Yeah, I know. So they told you about it too, huh? Guess that makes sense. But I'm guessing they didn't actually bother explaining anything to you either, yeah? Guessing you have been trying to reach out telepathically but they aren't responding. Yeah. That tracks. Okay, guess we should talk in person then. But I'm not like in the vibe at school right now, so... Hey, you went on a date with Mari once, right? You went to Odaiba, I think? Yeah, let's go with that then. Besides, I'm still a little pissed she got one over on me there. Anyway, we're gonna play hooky tomorrow, got it? Sorry, what are we going with? Come on, you know. I'm saying we should do the same thing. Anyway, don't be late or I will light you on fire. Well, okay, I won't do that, but I will be pissed, so... Pissed, got it? You hear me? I said got it? Ej, ten napis kłamie, przecież powiedzieli udwaj. Thanks for waiting, Oruta. Oh, you are here, Master. Good timing. I just got here myself. So about Salieri and Kagekio. Oh, right. Kagekio gave me a message for you. Something about how there wasn't much to say and to give you their regards. Told them to tell you themselves, but obviously that didn't matter much. This is so sudden. I wonder if this means they went back to Caldera. Alter? Good question. I don't know for sure either. Salieri did write something about extenuating circumstances. I see. Well, if that's what he said, then there's gotta be something to it. Man, I must sound like an idiot now. Okay, I don't want to let you down, so I'm just gonna say this. I don't think I will be able to give you any good answers. I'm not telling you not to ask me anything. I just mean that whether I can give you any good answers depends on the question. So you know about the circumstances too, huh? Well, yeah, they affect all of us. Huh? What do you mean by... Okay, that's enough. Stop right there. It's not fair if you are the only one asking the questions here, right? So you gotta let me ask some too. So, this is where you came before, right? You know, when you went on that date with Mari, I was keeping an eye on you from a distance then, but we didn't know she was an enemy yet. So I was so focused on keeping watch that I didn't really get to take in any of the sights. How about you? Did you enjoy the date? If that had been the real Mari, it probably have been pretty fun. But since she was an alter and a phony, you were probably on pins and needles the whole time, right? Right? Honestly, I don't remember too much of it. Yeah, that tracks. Okay then, there's an idea. Since we are here now, and this place feels like home to you, how about we act your age for once? And just have a date that really is for fun? Nothing wrong with that, right? I mean, personally, I could go either way. But, well, Oruta might not like it, right? At least that's what I think. So, if you insist, I guess I could bring myself. I guess I could go on a date with you, if you want. So, what do you think? The Dragon Witch's voice trails off. I don't know what she really means. But you do know one thing. She's saying all this now with the final trial still ahead. And 2 of your companions missing. Alter? Yeah? If you don't mind my inexperience with this kind of thing, then... Whoa, so this is what it looks like on the inside. So they made what looks like a whole European town in here. Ha! There's even a fake sky. What a weird idea. Do modern people like that kind of stuff? That's so silly. Huh? That's not very nice? I mean, I wasn't mocking them or anything. Oh, but I guess it might have sounded that way, huh? Well, I didn't mean it like that, okay? Oh look, gelato. We've gotta get some gelato. A date. We've spent time alone before, but never like this. I've been to my share of singularities, never though I'd find myself on a date in Odaiba though. The first time I met him, we were enemies. When I was the Dragon Witch, I probably didn't see anything more in him than someone else to burn. He would have been nothing more to me than a tiny bump along my path back then. And now here we are, on a date, in Odaiba. Of course, I never imagined anything like this. I really didn't, at least not at first. But lately... Yeah, truth is, I have started imagining it lately. A little, anyway. Sometimes I'd come across some stylish modern digital magazines in Chaldea's database, and I'd imagine visiting those anti-scene places myself. Hell, you could probably say I fantasized about them. Odaiba definitely made the list. But... So, how's your gelato? Good? Mine? It's okay, I guess. It's pretty sweet. And cold, but you know, mostly sweet. This is hopeless. Honestly, I'm so out of my depth, it's all I can do to just act normal. I don't even know what I'm eating right now. Maybe it's good, maybe it's bad, maybe it has no flavor at all, I have no idea. I only said it was good because you asked me how it was. I've read tons of magazines and I've played this situation out in my mind so many times. But it was all for nothing. I thought I knew the trends, I thought I had a plan, but nothing's working. I have no clue how to make this a proper date. Am I doing okay? Do I seem like a girl having fun on a date? Am I acting like a modern girl should? This is so freaking hard. I'd almost rather be fighting, at least I know what the hell I'm doing on a battlefield. I know exactly how to burn our enemies, cut them down, kill them. I know what I have to do to make sure you win. There I never second guess myself, but here... It's no use, I have no idea what to do with myself. I don't know the first thing about any of this date stuff. Still, I think being here with you, things like eating gelato with you, looking at clothes with you, fighting monsters at your side till we are covered in blood, staring at your face when you smile shyly. I think I love everything about it, all of it. It's already evening? That doesn't seem right. I swear we only just got here. Guess time really does fly when you are having fun, huh? Hey, you remember Shinjuku? Specifically, you know, when we danced before we went back to Caldea? Of course I do. Me too. Partly because I sometimes look at the record of that, but also because Avengers never forget anything. Still, when I'm not wearing that dress, it kinda feels like it was all a dream. So... well, I guess that's just an excuse. I do feel kinda bad stealing a march on the others. But a little won't hurt, will it? Master, would you dance with me again? You lead, of course. Nod and lead. Wow. I think you have gotten better at this. Yeah, you definitely have. Who else have you been dancing with? Relax, I'm just kidding. I've gotten used to it too, you know. I can get in close without my heart pounding and everything. And see how much better my steps are? I've been practicing. Huh? Does that mean my heart was pounding last time? Of course it wasn't, you big jerk. Jerk. You know, until just now I used to think Cinderella was incredibly strong. After a life of servitude, she finally finds a charming prince to dance with, then even marries him. But the thing about the ball is, it can only go on for so long. Now I'm living it, and I can finally see how hard it is. 'Cause you know that no matter how much fun you are having now, it has to end. Żalter. Master, I'm sorry. I have to go too. I can't help you anymore. Can I at least ask why? If I had to give some kind of answer, I'd say it's because of our spirit origins. Or maybe our souls. So it's because you are Avenger? Huh? You can tell? I don't understand the logic at all. But seeing how Salieri and Kagekiyo left, and now you leave in too, well, the only thing you have in common is being Avengers. Yeah, pretty much. After hearing what he had to say, well, you can't come with me anymore. I'm sorry. She never did say goodbye. He said the name of the section. One moment she was there, the next she was gone. Shortly after, as you stand there watching the sun fade into the horizon, an unmistakable sound splits the air. Ah. The sound blares out across the dark red sky. The sound of the final trumpet signaling the end. Section 21st. Count. Dobry. Across all of Tokyo, its over 10 million residents suddenly vanished, leaving only silence in their wake. Not a living person remained to be seen, neither did anything take their place. That silence has seldom been a more applicable term. And yet you also know for certain that he's out there somewhere, waiting for you. The seventh trial emerges. Flame of Love and Hate. Monte Cristo. It feels like it takes you a little under 3 hours to get back to your neighborhood. It could have been twice that. All you are sure of is that it wasn't quick. With all the clocks stopped, it's impossible to know how much time has really passed. Cars, trains, every moving thing around you has stopped. No sounds of conversation disturb the city. Your breathing is the only sound to be heard. You try calling out to your shadow, but there's no response. There you are. You're late. None of the trains are running. Why are you dressed like that? What point is there in wearing modern clothes coffin when there's no one else around? I guess that's fair. Are you alone? Where are Jalter and Salieri? I guess Kagekyo isn't with you either then. I'm not surprised, you must have noticed it as well. Every servant we've seen here has been an Avenger. I'm the only exception since humanity itself summoned me. Fine, I suppose Cagliostro is an exception too. At any rate, it seems like Avengers play some kind of role in this strange singularity. At least it seems that way to me. But seeing as this is the last trial, you can ask the leader of all this for yourself. We are about to meet. Let's go. Welcome home. I've been waiting for you to return. What are you doing here? Naturally, I asked Sir Hassan there to go fetch you. While I waited here in front of your house, I believe the shadow at your feet aided with transport for all but the third and fourth trials. But for this one... yeah. Indeed. I thought it best then that I show you the way to your fall instead. Please follow me. But that's my house. That it is. Huh? You're not wrong. I didn't realize it before now either. Cagliostro is right. He said he found out while he was pretending to be the third trial. The one behind all of this is in your house. Oh, right. The study. That's right, your father's study, the one that nobody is supposed to go near. There's a perception blocker protecting it that even works on heroic spirits. It's a powerful spell. If he hadn't pointed it out to me, I'd never have noticed. So that Count's been under my nose this whole time. In one sense, yes, in another, no. It will be faster if you see for yourself. Here, let me get the door. Welcome to the heart of the singularity, so to speak. This right here is the entrance to its furthest reaches. It is also a quiet room, completely isolated from the outside world, and completely shielded from any means of perception. It is this very study that enabled the masked Count of Monte Cristo to conceal his whereabouts these past 6 days. So when my family and Kirio were killed, this place is why Salieri didn't notice anything wrong. Yeah, this room's why. its perception blocking extends to the entire house. Maybe I would have noticed if I hadn't been in my spirit form while guarding around. Or maybe Jean-Alter or Kagekyo would have noticed if they'd ever come inside. I've been in this house this whole time and yet... Yes, it is true. It is a true tragedy. It strikes me as an act undertaken purely out of malice. Give me your hand, master. Marcisław. Don't look so surprised. It's for a temporary contract. The final trial is almost here. We can't afford to be picky. So does this mean you and I made the cut? Honestly, I still don't know. I still get the sense you don't understand the responsibility of being humanity's last master. But at the same time, I can't deny that you are stepping up when you have to. For one thing, you didn't flinch even when you were up against Divine Spirit level threats, so for now, that's good enough. Now come on. There, you are now my temporary master. I can finally fight at full strength. I may not be as strong as the extra classes who skew heavily toward offense, but I can still be useful in my own right, not that it seems I will get many chances to prove it. Well, I'm glad you are here for however long that is. Yeah. What a heartwarming sight. How wonderful. The only thing that could make it better would be if you were to form a temporary contract with me as well, but I understand if that's asking too much. Now then, let us be on our way. The darkness awaits. Beyond the old-fashioned study, which seemed rather out of place in a modern suburban house, lay darkness, endless darkness. Darkness so deep it almost felt as though it was swallowing even your sense of balance. Looking down, you see beneath you a yawning pitch-black vortex, its bottom lost to darkness. That's deep. That is the Kalimako Noir, the Black Spiral, or at least that's what I call it. And somewhere on that seemingly endless spiral, we will find the Count. Don't worry, it may be long, but that's all. Sooner or later, we will find him. So we must watch our step as we go. Enemies incoming. Do be careful, Marcisław. There they are, the toxic flames of love and hate. I must say, they are as hideous as ever. Wait, so? Them.
ご覧に入れよう。革命の時、王とも。踊れ踊れ、狂い果てよ。人のあけぼのこそ狂気の園よ。レベリオンモンド。どうぞ。
No, wszyscy przeciwnicy w tym chapterze mają increase resistance against other than Avenger. Więc no, nie jego wina, że jest chujowy. Ale będę miał mu to za złe. Głupie ognie nieba i prądem. Uju. Ile to ściąga naturę? W ogóle. I masz szansę się zrehabilitować.
Shinshi 宿女諸君、ご清聴あれ。
Inescapable.
ご清聴あれ。
Inescapable.
ご清聴あれ。
Inescapable.
ご清聴あれ。
Inescapable.
に秩序は終わりを迎え、レベリオンモンド狂い果てよ。
フェイカー。
なかなか
よき書きます。ごかったぬってぬって水は友達。
御意に
書きます。貫け。大盤振る舞い。
なかなか
会心の出来です。買いかぶりですよ。皆様、目を閉じて
革命の
書きます。
時。
書かなければ星空の下、死と生を超えゆく糸杉も信仰、ロマン、トロンプルイユの彼方、霊網より星の渦まで君に握手を送ろう。で、ステーレンナフト。
Zrehabilituj się chociaż raz.
踊れ踊れ狂い果てよ。人のあけぼのこそ狂気の園よ。レベリオンモンド
No chociaż raz.
なかなか
宇宙生命ワンジナなので。
So, those fire creatures were the masked Count of Monte Cristo's minions. Given their temperament, yes, I believe so. Is something wrong, Master of Chaldea? It's hard to perform simple summons again. Trouble with your simple summons, I take it. Well, there we are. Well, here we are, about to fight the last battle of this singularity, and yet... It seems Lady Jeanne Alter, Sir Salieri, Lady Kagekiyo have deserted you. I must say, never could I have imagined it coming to this. I'm sure you had known some of them for quite some time. Well, you needn't worry. It will take more than the honoured words of our enemy's leader to sway my allegiance. Ahmad died in the heroic spirit of humanity. After all, I can't speak for Hassan over there. However, shut up. Thanks, you too. Anyway, I will just have to deal with it the best I can. Let's go see him. In an instant, the Count rushes towards you. His gentle smile never faltering. He's moving fast, too fast for you to react. It doesn't matter what you had been on. It doesn't matter that you had been on your guard. Before you can breathe, before you can even blink, he begins to feel my field of view, his expression unchanging, his sword pointed straight at your heart. Oh no, you don't. Haha, heroic spirit of humanity. Alas, alas, I regret to inform you that this one was a fake. How unfortunate. It's a sword. A sword sliding into your chest. Ah, I know what this is. This is the sword that has stolen countless lives. The tip is about to pierce your heart. You can tell. The aim is perfect. Your mystic code's defenses were no match. Hassan of the Shining Star is too late to stop it. Your life begins to slip away. With every beat of your heart, more lifeblood spills from your wound. How truly unfortunate. I am not what I claimed. The Count of Monte Cristo did not bring me here as a trial, nor did I materialize here to help you, a heroic spirit on the side of humanity. I am a foreign disciple. But my ambitions cannot be confined to a mere alter ego. I am a natural-born pretender. For me, there can be no other spirit origin. There are none better when it comes to the double or even triple cross. And now your life is mine. Black Spiral. Widać, dlaczego taki słaby był. Bo nie chciał pomóc. Kaliostro, you bastard. And that's 3. You are the third one of these cherished companions I've laid to rest. What are you talking about? Do you know how I know of the relationship between the Count of Monte Cristo and the Deathstone King? No, for that matter, do you know why the Deathstone King was one of the trials to begin with? It was me. It was always me. I killed his loved ones with my own hands. My compatriots devoured his young attendants. I am neither the enemy of humanity nor of the foreign god. My only enemy is the Count of Monte Cristo. Trials, humanity, or the alcohol? None of that matters to me. Master of Chaldea, you are the Count of Monte Cristo's sole remaining regret. What's more, your soul remains undaunted in the face of your efforts to resist that great organization. All the conditions are in place for you to meet your death at my hands. So yes, unfortunately, though it is, the best thing for you is to die a miserable death. You didn't even try to hide it. And I thought I was careful enough. But damn, this really hurts a lot. Anyway, sorry to disappoint. Looks like I'm not dead just yet. Ah, my apologies. I was certain I had pierced your heart, but yes, it seems you are still here. Is it that accursed mystic code you are wearing? You are prepared for anything as befits the last master of humanity? Well, I suppose it is all a matter of perspective. This could be quite amusing as well. Yes, that's it. This would all be so dreadfully dull if you never had a chance to resist in at least some way. Since you managed to defeat the Death Storm King, I took the trouble to make. By all means, do your best. Fight back until the last drop of blood, your very last breath, has left you. Meanwhile, I will enjoy the show from the comfort of my front row seat as you pitifully wear yourself down. Sorry, but that's not happening. Reach out to the shadow at your feet. Enough. You are going to die, and that's that. Oh no, you don't. And that's the last time I'm saying that. Marcisław, if you are planning on surviving this, do whatever you can to save yourself. I'm not going to be able to heal your wounds again. You fight as fiercely as any heroic spirit of humanity, Hassan of the Shining Star. So you are why he still lives even after I pierced his heart. You are no more than the Count of Monte Cristo's dog, lopping about, tongue-lolling. I swear, whatever the era, he always has a lucky to do his work for him. I'm nobody's lucky, I just have a job to do. And a job's not done unless it's done properly. As the two servants' blades clash in a deadly dance, you slowly let out a breath and notice a trickle of red on your lips. Pain, dizziness. Every breath, every beat of your heart fills your chest with fresh agony. You feel your core temperature drop precipitously. Your fingertips are already numb. You are no longer sure whether you are sitting or standing. But you are definitely not dead. You are still alive, you can still fight, so you plunge your right hand into the ground. No, not the ground, the shadow by your feet. Just as the silver-haired girl did before, you reach out to the shadow hiding at your feet, and pull like your life depends on it. Chodź ty, kurwa jedna. It's a current spell. Come to me, Avenger. W sumie to wczoraj Jeanne zrobiła dokładnie to samo. You touch the shadow and grab hold of something that lies beyond it. A blade. A guillotine, the embodiment of wrath and fury. A heavy, heavy blade that was swung in the name of love and hate. A single petal from a lily that belonged to a queen who overflowed with rage. It seems as if the black shadow is torn apart from the inside out until in its place stands jednak to coś wraca. A black lily, the very embodiment of love and fury. A jet black weapon welded on a raging battlefield. What's more, I know exactly who it belongs to. You part your lips and call out the true name of the spirit origin taking shape before you. Marie Antoinette Halter. You, enemy of the royal family, how dare you set me up like that? What the... Get him, you two. Right. Count Cagliostro, you are invited to my ball of death. And this time it will be your head that falls. Avengers cannot be set. O! Jednak nie jestem głupi. Ogólnie według najnowszych przecieków, bardziej plotek niż przecieków w Wuthering Waves, to niedługo mamy dostać Lisa i ma wyglądać mniej więcej tak. Jakby to kogokolwiek, cokolwiek.
食らい尽くしてくれましょう。
Nie mamy więcej gwiazdek, co nie? A jakie ona ma w ogóle skille? Bloodstained Necklace, MP gauge per turn. State that increases MP gauge for yourself when damaged 5 times. Kurwa. Inflict cares to all enemies. Apply special attack cares. Increase arts effectiveness. Ile to trwa? 3 tury, dobrze. Invisible for yourself, guts for to all allies, excluding yourself. I restore HP. Okay.
平らげて眠って
まさく
鉄の傘はありますよ無礼者公園に思いなさい
なかなかこちらなんだよ左右なかなか
Zmasakruj lewaka.
わかったそうねあなたが望むならじゃあ怒るねよそれもあり霊気スケール一時的復元7惑星との超空間魔力リンクを確認神明解放感じのままらがセブンスターズ
そうでなくては
砕けろ雨痛いの行くよ
Kurwa.
何か
燃える
何か
Uju.
どうでもよかったよなぶたいらげて水気が足りませんねおかりすぎません何か
我が身は不滅失礼燃えるなかなか
Co on tam ma? Po prostu szansy? Nie, 7 razy.
命に力をそっかよきそれもあり
Zmasakruj lewaka.
霊気スケール一時的復元7惑星との超空間魔力リンクを確認神明解放万事のままらがセブンスター
Skąd się ten minus 3 LP strength bierze?
止めて止めて
さあ
何かあなたも死ぬのどうでもよかったよ
すべての民に災いを明日の敗者に災いをビビクテス みんな許さない。
なかなか
後ろキラキラキラキラ砕け散ら
なかなか
砕けてしまえ。なんか
こちら
何か
なかなか
あなた
シェルターでしたらこちらに。
すべての民に災いを、明日の敗者に災いを。ビビクテス、みんな許さない。
Wyobrażam sobie, że ona używa tego NP, rozlatuje się w popiół, a potem ten popiół tak powolutku wraca na miejsce i układa się z powrotem.
かしこみかしこみ。恐れ多くはイザナギの国づくりの大剣のおのころツアーご案内いたします。これが私のツングースカナイトライブ。
そうでなくては。
引き下げ
なかなかこれはこれだ。ああ、いいです。
おしまい。
No i fajnie. Dokonaliśmy potrójnej aborcji. How dare you, you will pay for this. Vae victis, a pox upon everything.
誰も愛してはいけない。誰も許してはいけない。ビビクテス。ああ、すべてに呪いあれ。
You stupid, useless excuse for a royal. That's the same as the heroic spirit swordmasters. I am immortal. Well done, resisting so fiercely. I am truly impressed, Master of Chaldea. Sadly, it seems I must take my leave. Do remember this though. One day, as the final disciple, I will find you and... Except there isn't gonna be another day. It's time to show you how brightly my star truly shines. Hassan? You eye watch closely, as a beam of light pursues the Count while he attempts to escape the endless spiral. You see the young man turned star shining brighter than ever. His every magic circuit working overtime. Full activation, maximum drive. This shining star is about to run you through. Zabania!
輝く星がお前を貫く。サバーニエア。
Traci życie używając tego Nobel Fantasma. Mamy w FGO tego Davida Martineza. Burn bright, die young. I see. Well done. A true star shining. Your technique was masterful beyond describing with anything so crude as words. So this is how you were able to become the leader of your assassin sect at such a young age. I should have been more careful. Should I ever get another opportunity, I will study it well. Zmian wygląda trochę jak Sigma. Nie dużo, ale tak trochę. There won't be anything. There won't be another. You always intended to finish him off here, didn't you? I can't fool you, can I? Impressive. Indeed, my sword is coated with a particularly nasty curse. Any ordinary human it touches will die in minutes. In losing the battle, I still completed my objective. So it would seem I have won the war. Nope, accounted for that too. I can only use it once, but the healing noble phantasm I borrowed can disable all kinds of curses and spells. Good thing too, since I'm sure a bastard like you made sure to include a nasty organ rotting spell or something similar to go with that curse. Well, I will be damned. A healing noble phantasm, huh? I ought to have known I could never beat him on my own. Good, he's finally gone. Phew. I swear that man is harder to kill than a cockroach, even more so now that he is a heroic spirit. Marie Antoinette altar. I don't understand. What are you doing here? I've been in your shadow this whole time, didn't you notice? The Count saved me just as I was about to disappear. Oh, not Count Cagliostro, of course, I mean. I know, the other one. Good. Anyway, his magical energy allowed me to stay materialized. Heh, but I guess that's all over for now. Alright, Master of Chaldea, I need to be on my way. I wonder though... Will you feed everything to the fire? Or will you... No, never mind. I've been cruel enough. No sour grapes. I lost fair and square. You overcame the third and fourth trials honestly. All you have to do now is go on to the last. Goodbye. So the queen is gone. How are you feeling? You haven't lost too much blood, have you? I'm okay, I think. Good, if that's all, you are probably fine. I never asked exactly how long it lasted for, so that's a relief. Your body looks like it's fractured. Oh, right. As you can see, it's my turn now. Cagliostro was able to regenerate even after his head was cut off, right? There's got to be some trick behind that. Anyway, I had to push my drive, my circus even further than usual to be sure I completely shattered his spirit core. I'm nothing compared to the past Hassan leaders, you know. I'm a failure who can't match Cursed Arm's sheer lethality or 100 Persona's versatility. I couldn't even show my face to Serenity or the First. So this was what I had to do to accomplish something. But at least I managed to keep you alive. Not a bad way for a heroic spirit of humanity to go out. Anyway, before I go, I've got something to tell you. It's not my spirit, it's not my noble phantasm keeping your heart beating right now. It's one I borrowed before we came here. A Tel Respere. It's a healing noble phantasm that belongs to the masked Count of Monte Cristo. I know. When did you get your hands on that? Not long after I started guarding your aunt. He came out from the study and gave me this noble phantasm for safekeeping. Said I should use it if your life was ever in danger. Well, I didn't so much use it as I did designate its target. I'm pretty sure he's the one releasing its true name and consuming magical energy to activate it remotely. So he knew Cagliostro was going to try to kill me? If he attempts to kill Marcisław, use this before he expires. I think those were his exact words, more or less. Expires, huh? He also said something about how Cagliostro would always talk a good game no matter how much we suspected him. And that you would accept him into the fold no matter how suspicious he was. So it was always pretty much a given that you'd wind up mortally wounded. Not much chance Cagliostro wouldn't take a crack at you, right? At you, really. But the Count also said that as long as I had this noble phantasm, I could save your life once. Or something along those lines. I remember thinking, wow, this guy really trusts Marcisław to do the wrong thing. You said the masked Count of Monte Cristo is the one who trapped you in the prison tower once, right? And the one in your shadow is Caldea's Count. Have I got that right? I don't know much about any of that, and I don't really know either Count at all. But are you sure you know which one is which? Bo też mi się wydawało, że to brzmi trochę dziwnie. This is such a pain. I barely even understand myself, so why am I bothered with my worrying about other people? I shouldn't have to worry about it at all, especially as a heroic spirit, but then I got stuck helping out you and your friends almost right away. What a pain. Still. No, never mind. Forget I said that. I did what I could during our temporary contract, but I don't know how much is accurate. As a heroic spirit of humanity, I needed reliable information before I could ascertain the masked guy's true intention. I know. You did what you had to do, right? Right. I get that. I swear you really are. Well, no matter. If that's how you feel, then keep going. Go, give that pain in the ass masked bastard a piece of your mind, and mine too. Go on, he's waiting for you at the end of this path. Ej, byłoby zabawnie, gdyby w personie 6, bo w każdej personie nowożytnej mamy inny sposób przywoływania person. Za co jeśli w personie 6 pójdziemy kompletnie tak in your face z freudowską psychologią i ziomeczki będą wyciągać persony z cienia. To w sumie jest całkiem cool wizualium. Klikasz guzik od persony i kamera idzie od góry, cień się trochę wydłuża i persona z niego wychodzi. Mamy to. Decisive battle farewell. Section 22nd. Decisive battle farewell. No i przy pierwszym przebudzeniu persony może być scena, że postać bierze za frak i wyciąga tą personę. You descend the spiral staircase, alone. There is no one next to you anymore, no avengers, no heroic spirits of humanity. So you continue on your own. How long have you been going down these stairs? As usual, it's hard to tell how much time has passed. You haven't bothered counting the steps, nor have I. You just keep going down, ever further down. And then Dantes. He doesn't respond, he doesn't have to. You can tell the shadows become faint, he's about to disappear. Are you the Count of Monte Cristo from the prison tower? Or maybe both. The Black Shadow remains silent. Okay. Thanks for all your help. The Black Shadow disappears, though not in his typical way of retreating into your shadow. He disappears without a sound, as if dissolving into the nearby darkness. I watch him go until no sign of him remains. And then, almost as if it was taking the Black Shadow's place, I see the same fire I saw once before. It is the same in every way as last time. It begins to approach you, practically dripping with malice and bloodlust. Wordlessly assume a combat stance. Przejście na skalę naszych możliwości. O shit, to jest to coś. Ty weź go, Kirin.
そのまま動かないね。緩やかに涼やかに開くようにマーブルストライク。目覚まり
Co jest kur... Nie pozwalają nawet puszczać muzyczki swojej własnej. Spodziewałem się, że będą tej samej Avengerzy, których nie widzieliśmy wcześniej. Ale jednak nie. Weź ich unicestw.
書きます。書かなければ 星空の下、死と生を超えゆく糸杉を、信仰、ロマン、トロンプルイユの彼方、永劫より星の渦もて、君に握手を送ろう。で、ステーレンナフト。お日様のように、塗って塗って。送る言葉は、ノート、ネイ、ニーマ。
へへ。
やりますか。嬉しい。やったな。お日様のように、塗って塗って。華麗だったでしょ。私、れっきとしたお姫様なのです。
Kawał drogi. Rzucą na mnie pewnie wszystkie Avengery, jakie są w grze. Na przykład Eris Summer.
成層圏までひとっ飛び。大気の守り、星の周り、束ねて落として見せましょう。はあ、お仕置きお二人完成タイム。
Dlaczego ona w ogóle nie jest Saberem, jeżeli strzela laserami z miecza?
嬉しい。書きます。ごかった。大盤振る舞い。塗って塗って。終作ですが、どうぞ。
To są prawdziwe pytania. Ła! Oba nitokrusy. Okej.
よーし、その気になった。あれ、壊せばいいんでしょ。月のしっつりありがとう。たとえ遠く離れても、あなたが今も月の光を忘れぬように。おてんばで悪かったわね。面白かった。次もよろしくね。
Zabawna sprawa w ogóle, że głównym zarzutem przeciwko Mooncancerom jest to, że rzadko walczymy z Avengerami. Co nadal jest prawdą, to wyjątek potwierdzający regułę.
やりやりあれ壊せばいいんでしょ。もちろん。嬉しい。成層圏までひとっ飛び。大気の守り、星の周り、束ねて落として見せましょう。はあ目障り。お日様のように。
Miałem nadzieję zabić wszystko. Ale okej.
書きます。塗って塗って。買いかぶりですよね。書かなければ。もちろん。失礼。書きます。書かなければ。星空の下。
Ej, Ark w sumie liczy się jako foreigner? Jest w końcu kosmitą. Nie liczy. Szkoda. Ale Shiki się chyba liczy. Bibi się liczy. Could you fucking leave? Van Hoch, weź go zapierdol.
嬉しい。お日様のように。塗って塗って。お花畑で送る言葉はなんとネイニーマ。
Nie do końca to na co liczyłem. Okej, dobra, tylko 4 ataki zamiast 6. To prawie okej.
運命をかけた戦いであれば。おい、1、2、3、4っと。ありがとう。それ。見つけた。真相いきまーす。お仕置きお疲れ。あ、レッドライ。ああ、まるでお人形。
Aha, dobra, postać musi mieć pasywkę Existence Outside the Domain. Poza foreignerami, poza całą klasą foreignerów mają ją oczywiście Van Gogh, Miner, Abisanta i tak jak myślałem, czyli Bibi Summer i Shiki Summer.
気になってあげる。
書かなければ誇りにかけて書かなければ星空の下、死と生を超えゆく糸杉を、信仰、ロマン、トロンプルイユの彼方、永劫より星の渦もて君に握手を送ろう。レン・ステーレンナフト。イーグルごかった
No i się kurwa nie ruszaj.
あれ壊せばいいんでしょ。
書きます。
ありがとう。それ見つけた。真相いきまーす。
ごかった。先に進みましょう。宴会は大勝利の後に取っておきます。
Kurde, nie wierzę, jak dobrze te tytuły książek Żeromskiego pasują do poszczególnych sekcji. Popioły kończą się czym? Mozolnym przewalaniem gnoju. Co robimy teraz? Mozolnie przewalamy się przez gnój.
先日のモリアーティ教授の授業は大変興味深いものでした。ルーラーのモリアーティ教授とアーチャーのモリアーティ教授、お二人が全く違う優れたマス。
Mogę kolejną część drzewka odblokować.
今のうちに準備を。
好きありあり。
Szlak, ale te karty są zabawne.
Tsukiの光を受けるがいい。もう失礼。それ見つけた。真相いきまーす。
W sumie trochę dziw bierze, że nie poprawili niektórych starych serwantów. Shiki Saber ma... prawie takiego skilla jak Forinery. No dobra, wcale nie, ale ma bardzo dobrego... ma bardzo dobrą pasywkę. To Connection to the Root. %% permanentnego boosta do wszystkich kart.
よーしその気になった。
Ej, poszło prawie dobrze. Zrób to jeszcze raz.
月の光を失礼。たとえ遠く離れてもあなたが今も月の光を忘れぬように。おてんばで悪かったわね。モーブ先生見てくれてたかな。
Dokładnie ten sam skill. Tyle, że Shiki Saber ma connection to root, a tu jest nazwany existence outside the domain force. Gro, proszę działaj. Zostało nam już dużo tych Avengerów. O. Just you? Everyone else left. The Shadow Humanity sent? Hassan couldn't make it. I see. And the charlatan? Cagliostro was a foreign disciple through and through. Indeed. There are things I want to ask you. And, like it or not, you are answering. Am I? And if I refuse, I will be angry. I just told you. Heh. I am fire. I am ash. I am the unholy flames of vengeance. My soul burns for revenge. My flames reduce all that they touch to ash. You, who still bears a heart, listen well. I am the hellfire that will end your life. Here I come. Prepare yourself, Marcisław. Chłop jakiś szczęśliwy, że zaraz w pierdol obskoczy. Nałożył jakiś efekt na pole bitwy, co zrobił? Chuj, jeżeli wiem. Dobra, z tego co widzę, nałożył disadvantage dla każdego.
開くようにマーブルストライク。ああ、まるでお人
Po mojemu to nawet mogło nałożyć efekt niebieskiego Super Saiyana na pole bitwy i tak to nic nie zmienia.
月の光ありもちろん
Bo wśród ziemi i niebios ja jedyny jestem
成
uhonorowany.
層圏までひとっ飛び大気の守り星の周り束ねて落として見せましょう。はあ
届かねと。
目障り
見るい。
スーパーシックピーク。ああまるでお人形。あ
行くぞ。
買いかぶりですよ。開始の出来です。皆様腕かきます。書かなければ星空の下死と生を超えゆく糸澄みを信仰ロマントロンプルイユの彼方英語より星の渦もて君に握手を送ろうでステーレンナフト。
ぬるい。
ごっこかった終作ですが
せい。はあ。はっ。
手加減はいらないようね。
A to rzeczywiście one time jest.
失礼書きます。大盤振る舞い。
ぬるい。
Can you exceed my flame? I się zesram. I see, so you can fend off my blazing sword. Then I must admit you did indeed have what was necessary to come so far. Enough talking around the point. No more games. Look me in the eye and tell me what I want to know. I fail to see the sense in that. But very well, I suppose it is just like you to attempt to talk with your enemy before the final showdown. So same. He slowly removes his dark mask. His face is falling apart. Yes, I can see it. Czyli Masked One i Fractured One to jest ten sam? The entire left upper half of his face, where his left eye should be, is fractured. Beyond his crumbling spirit origin lies a deep and lightless darkness. Edmond Dantes. Your Edmond Dantes? That is, the shadow whose spirit origin is registered in Chaldea is not here. I, the Count, absorbed all of his magical energy. Tego się spodziewałem. The shadow at your feet is no more than an empty husk, devoid of magical energy. It is utterly powerless. It will not help you again. Do you understand, Marcisław? We are alone here, you and I. Why? Why? Why are you doing this? If you really wanted me dead, I would be. So why? Why did you save heroic spirits I'd never met before for last? This was all on purpose, right? So why this way? Why did you make me face these trials? Why did you make this Tokyo? It was necessary. And what happens to this Tokyo after this? Is it going to disappear? No, all of this will continue to exist within you. However much I might change its shape, all you see here is a part of you. Even whatever's past this point? Of course. What happened to Kyrie, to my mom, to my sister? In one sense, their structural elements will remain. Haven't you already noticed? Answer the question. Yes, that's right. The people who seemed to be your mother, your sister, your neighbor, all of them, everyone close to you, who held warmth and affection for you in their hearts, is dead. I killed them myself. They are never coming back. It was me, Barry. Yes, that's right. The people who seemed to be your mother, your sister, your neighbor, all of them, everyone close to you, who held warmth and affection for you in their hearts, is dead. I killed them myself. They are never coming back. This place is... a world you made inside me, just like the prison tower. Probably a reality marble, if I had to guess. Correct. This is the second prison tower. It is a reality marble variant you could call Pseudo-Tokyo Prison. That is why some of its residents resemble people from your memory. They are all hollow. Depending on the definition you choose to use, you might say they are not alive at all. This place is a dream, an illusion, It has no bearing on reality. Even if this is all fake, they are still alive. At least they were alive. That doesn't change even if my home here isn't real. At least that's what I think. I see. I could point out the flaws in your reasoning, but that needn't detain us at the moment. In a way, you are correct, even if everything here is just an illusion inside you. It remains true that anyone killed here will never return to life. Just as in reality, the best they can do is become memories, feelings, the past. The dead and the living will always be separated, just as the underworld and the real world can never interact. They are different, just as chronicled and pruned events, reality and dreams are different. In all possible worlds, regardless of timeline or reality, death is death. That's why I don't understand. Tell me, Count of Monte Cristo. Why? Why did you kill Kyrie, my mother, my sister? To teach you about revenge, to teach you both what it means and the power it confers. That's why I killed them with my own hands. Oh honey, it's you. Heh, what are you doing here? I almost never see you out of your study. Well, maybe we will see pigs flying now, huh? Oh, but for now we will need another plate for dinner. Whoa, why are you here, Daddy? Are you all done with work for today? Wanna play with me then? I won't ask your forgiveness. I ask only for your hate. Burn with my soul, in the realm beyond my vengeance. Huh? Honey, what are you talking about? Is that a sword? On fire? Wow, how are you doing that, Daddy? That's amazing. Magic. Honey? I'm home. There was something Senpai needed, so I came back without him. Here, Auntie, let me help with the... Auntie? Don't stay back. Get out of here, run, now. Please take care of him. Oh my gosh, Auntie, there's so much blood. First we stop the bleeding. Yeah, I will get the first aid kit from the living room. What? Huh? No way. Uncle, did you... There, on the floor, is she... Yes, I killed her. What? Why? Why would you do this, Uncle? Jedno mnie zastanawia, ile z tego jest częściową rekreacją wspomnień Protaga, a ile jest kompletnie wymyśloną historią. Bo jak mam zakładać, to bym strzelał, że w sumie wszystko. Ale pamiętam, że fabułę z JP jak wyszła, to ludzie spekulowali, że duża część z tego jest prawdą. Czego ja tutaj, nie widzę. Przynajmniej na razie jeszcze 4 chaptery zostały. Why would you kill your own family? Why? For Marcisław. So that he can walk the path he must. The wall of humanity will never let him reach his final destination until he fulfills all of his duties. Even if the wall doesn't stop him, then our flames, the one who awaits him at the final showdown, will. I can't let that happen, I can't. If he fails here, everything will have been for nothing. You are kidding? Uncle, I don't know what you are talking about. But there's no way this can be for Senpai. I'm calling the police. Oh, but first I need to get the first aid kit and treat their wounds. Then I will call an ambulance. Yes, I admit it. I admit it, Kyrie, my child. You're probably right. Revenge. There is tremendous power in the act of revenge. When all hope is lost and grief threatens to gorge you whole, your burning soul gives you the resolve vital to destroy everything between you and your goal. Fury's true essence is power, power unchecked by mercy. When you burn your revenge, you can kill and ravage like no other. When you burn for revenge, you cannot imagine the rapture. That is why I had to teach you in a way that would touch your very soul. So I ask you now, Marcisław, how was it letting anger guide your hand? When you let hatred and hellfire, forces capable of killing even divine spirits, fuel you, and you used them to kill Nitoki's altar, whom you believed in service of your sworn enemy at the time. Did you feel the rapture? Did your soul drink in its sweetness? Did you see how gratifying it can be? Did you feel the ecstasy of it? No, don't tell me. You needn't. You know better than anyone. Yes, yes. Revenge is a ferocious force that makes the impossible possible. Even seemingly invincible enemies can be laid low by its awesome power. There is no stronger blade than this hell-forged steel, which yet brings all the sweet pleasure of heaven. As you now know, so I ask you. How did you enjoy the taste of your revenge? I don't know and I don't care. I never needed to taste it. This didn't help me at all. I know I can go the distance anyway. So you say, but you know the truth as well as I. As you head towards Chaldea and the final confrontation, the fire burning in your soul could transform you into an Avenger. Were he here, I can imagine what a certain detective might have to say about this. He would say that, just like the king of demonic gods planned to incinerate humanity, the bleaching of the earth is a case that affects everyone you ever knew and loved. A case of mass murder. Yes, you know what I say is true. Don't look away, Marcisław. Your home, your friends, your family, every living person on earth. The all of your past, all that you know, is dead. Killed by the bleaching of the earth. Which is exactly why, if you want to, you could be the last and greatest Avenger this world will ever see. With such vengeance and hatred as yours, nothing could stand in your way. And why is that? Because here in this bleached white world, we are the gods of vengeance. Even if the original god should disapprove of your vengeance, your hatred, we, the new gods of vengeance, will still approve. Marcisław? Count of Monte Cristo? I thought it might be something like that. There's something you feel it's important for me to know. And you thought this would be the best way for me to learn. But that's still no reason for you to kill them. Yes. I expected you'd say as much. There is some truth to what you say. In an ideal world, we should be able to accomplish our goals without sacrifice. I admit the most beautiful kind of success is one which requires no sacrifices at all. Be that as it may, Marcisław, thanks to these hands, stained as they are with blood, you now know what it is to take revenge. What it means to let your rage fuel you, push you to merciless violence. How sweet your nemesis's blood tastes, the pleasures of the dark. So I ask you, are you my master? I, Edmond Dantes. No, I, Monte Cristo the murderer, have a question for you. Marcisław, once your journey for tomorrow ends and you reach Chaldea in the Antarctic, what will you accomplish? What purpose drives you to your journey's end? No to plan jest prosty, jest na opakowaniu gry. To take back what was stolen from us. To take back our past. Our future. Jakoś tak. Then let me now ask you this. What does that scene inspire you to do? When I reach Antarctica, I'm going to fight. To kill, to avenge, to stoke the fires of your soul? No. I'm going to fight for myself and the others who are still alive. I see. Then it seems you have no choice but to keep moving forward. Yeah. And it won't be to kill. I'm going back to Caldera. No matter what happens afterwards. My feelings will never change. Heh. Ale ma obcasy fajne. I know it. I always believed that was what you would choose. Patrzę na te oczy i wyglądają jak z tego. Jak z tego detektivo game'a, co niedawno wyszedł. Potem sobie przypomniałem, no tak, ten designer. I know it. I always believed that was what you would choose. You can resist the pleasures of surrendering to the fire and still defeat us Avengers. Nothing can stop you. So show me what your soul is truly made of. Show me that you can fight against this unjust destiny without need of your flames. Of our flames. Okay. Plany się nie zmieniają.
復讐するは我にあり、ことごとく我が黒煙が焼き尽くす。
Nie. Those living now.
買いかぶりですよ。会心の出来です。白兵戦行きます。
Bo mamy więcej kersów na sobie niż normalnie. Heh.
皆様、目を閉じて。ゴッホが辛かった時期の一服。何が起きるかは作家保証外です。新作糸杉と村、またの名をデス・テーレンラフト。お日様のように送る言葉はノースメインニーマ。
行け行け。
おい、1、2、3、4と。たとえ遠く離れても、あなたが今も月の光を忘れぬように。現場で悪かったわね。
星様のようにごっこか
手加減はいらないね。完成した。おい、1、2、3、4。ありがとう。たとえ遠く離れても、あなたが今も月の光を忘れぬように。現場で悪かったわね。目覚まり運命アタック。ああ、まるでお人形。
逃がさん逃がさん食らえ
皆様、目を閉じて。負けないぞ。書かなければ。星空の下、死と生を超えゆく糸杉の信仰、ロマン、トロンプルイユの彼方、永劫より星の渦もて君に握手を送ろう。でステーレンナフト。
ほうよかろう
Spodziewałem się czegoś groźniejszego.
Ureshi.
ありがとう。もちろん
書きます。
スーパーシットキー。ああ、もううるさい。
Co? Chuju.
岩窟の底に隠されし神秘、陰秘の究極たる炎、今ここに燃え盛れ。パラディシャトーティフ。
もうやだ。眠いな。
Ulubiony typ mechaniki. Ściągnąć wszystkie defensywki i...
買いかぶりですよ。
Nie może zabrać tych szkoda.
見せてください。書きます。星様のようにごっこかった。
ぜ逃がさん食らえ。
霊気の体っても
会心の出来です。書かなければ。時短嬉しいです。ゴッホが辛かった時期の一服。何が起きるかは作家保証外です。新作糸杉と村、またの名をデステーレンナフト。差し込む。ごっこかったは
よかろう
内はほらほら、外はスブスブ。奇妙超来。内は書きます、外はスブスブ。
Kurwa.
猫が鳴いたらどうしましょう。明かりを消してしまいましょう。ご来園ありがとうございました。足元に気をつけて。大盤振る舞い。
行け。
皆さんか書かなければ。星空の下、死と生を超えゆく糸杉を。信仰、ロマン、トロンプルイユの彼方、永劫より星の渦もて君に握手を送ろう。でステーレンナフト。虫様のようにぬってぬって俊足ですが。はっ
行け。
オルトナンス全機能解放。
Co?
バンカーボルトリロード。了解。ブーストスターフル回転。
Miałem użyć komend spela, żeby cokolwiek się zmieniło, tak?
食らえ。こちら。
Nie komend spela, Mystic Coda, tak?
Pinch 書きます。嬉しい。虫様のようにぬってぬって分かった送る言葉はノースメインニーマか
岩窟を。救世主の山に隠されし伝説、神なき人々が見る絶望。これぞ浄化の炎なれば。パラディシャトーデフ。さあ
私が
どちらが先に燃え尽きるか。
A, bo ona ma jeszcze...
申し訳ありません。
Że dużo jej tu kurwa nie dało.
後方に下がります。
Bangkok ma 2 nieściągalne gatsy. Zaraz będzie mieć trzeciego w przyszłej turze. When an ally servant attacks, reduce master skill cooldown by 1 for skill 1. Any chance to reduce master skill cooldown by 1 for skill 1 during critical attacks and... Bardzo cool. To użyjmy skill 1. Bez powodu.
奇妙超来。 嬉しい。書きます。お日様のように大盤振る舞い。ごっこかった終作ですがなんか
行け食らえ
ご本すごいし
書きます。
Mogę już chyba użyć znowu pierwszego skilla.
ゴッホが辛かった時期の一服。何が起きるかは作家保証外です。新作糸杉と村またの名をデス・テーレンナフト。送る言葉はノンネイニーマ
行け
どうぞごゆっくり。食らい尽くしてくれましょう。
Szkoda, że to dużo nie zrobi, bo to nie da się na niego założyć żadnego debuffa. Chwila. A już nie mam.
世界の終わりをご所望です。大眠って。
Łapię o co chodzi.
かしこみかしこみ。恐れ多くはいざなぎの国づく
Gdybym
り
wiedział
の
to
大
od początku, to
権
by
の
szło trochę lepiej.
おのころツアーご案内いたします。
Trzeba było przeczytać.
これが私のツングースカナインドライブ。鉄の傘はありました公園に思いなさい。
よかろう
奇妙超乱
Kurde. Nie, żeby to miało jakiekolwiek znaczenie.
皆さん書きます。ゴッホが辛かった時期の一服。何が起きるかは作家保証外です。新作糸杉と村またの名をデス・テーレンナフト。 終作ですが
食らえ
Szczur daje.
ここで撲滅されるわけには。
ぜー
会心の出来です。買いかぶりですよ。
Ziomuś. Będziesz kurwa bity.
書きます。書かなければ星空の下、死と生を超えゆく糸杉を、信仰、ロマン、トロンプルイユの彼方、永劫より星の渦もて、君に握手を送ろう。で、ステーレナフト。星様のように送る言葉はノンメインニーマ。
ほう、絶望せよ。岩窟を食らえ。ぜ
ナイスか。
Nie jest dobrze. Ale że mi się nie chce już powtarzać.
書きます。大盤振る舞い。ごほかった終作ですが。
A szkoda.
救世主の山に隠されし伝説。神なき人々が見る絶望。これぞ浄化の炎なればパラディシャトーデフ。さあ、どちらが先に燃え尽きるか。
神とはいえ攻撃されれば痛いというシーン。
行け。
Mogło być gorzej. Żeby było dobrze.
書きお花畑で送る言葉はノンメインニーマ。嬉しい。お花畑で終作ですが。すみません、すみません。
Oj. Całe szczęście nie spawnują się z tym debuffem.
Ordeal そのまま動かないで。緩やかに涼やかに開くように。マーブルストライお仕置きおしゃれ目覚まそこまで
逃がさん。
To, że Koi nakłada dwa naraz. Very icky, no good.
Minasama, 嬉しい。 書かなければ。星空の下、死と生を超えゆく糸杉を、信仰、ロマン、トロンプルイユの彼方、霊凰より星の渦もて、君に握手を送ろう。で、ステーレンナフト。虫様のようにごほかった送る言葉はノーズ、ネイ、ニーマ。
The flame is here.
華麗だったでしょ。私、れっきとしたお姫様なのです。
Fajny rozpaj, tak bym się do niego lepiej przygotował. At times, those who reach ever for the sky may lay claim to the star. Similarly, I believe it is possible that sometimes one may find salvation through vengeance. However, we will not be the ones to find it. We must not be. This looks like vibe from a ray shift. Wait, count. We still haven't had a real conversation. It's time for you to wake up. Keep the embers burning in your heart, Marcisław, but leave the flames behind. Co kurwa? Aha. Czwarta. To w takim razie jutro chyba będzie koniec. Równy tydzień po robocie. To jeszcze nie jest koniec, bo jest jeszcze tak z 4 sekcje. Ale no nadal. Nawet nie mam mapki, po prostu. No, jesteśmy tutaj. Zastanawiałem się, jak to zrobią. Czy to jeszcze jedną mapkę jakąś zrobią, pustą i tylko latający Shadow Border, czy coś? Ale nie. To normalnie na orbicie jesteśmy. Jeżeli dobrze mi się wydaje, jutro jest banner na Dantesa. Jest też ostatni dzień baneru na tą... W sumie to nie jest prawda. Jest ostatni dzień, kiedy Oktawia jest na rate-upie, ale będzie cały czas na banerze, bo to nie jest postać limitowana. To jest postać, która jest na każdym banerze w środku miesiąca. A ten boss fight jest chujowy. I nie zadaje w ogóle damage'u, bo to... Ten boss ma 4 break bary i te break bary są łączone między... Są łączone na cały raid, ale każdy musi przez ten break bar przejść samemu, więc jak ktoś przejdzie przez break bar, to masz turę, w której nie zadajesz w ogóle damage'u. Jak ktoś w tym czasie zniszczy kolejny break bar, to masz 2 tury, w których nie zadajesz damage'u. Mam praktycznie 0 kontrybucji do tego raidu. Teraz coś idzie. Znowu nie zadaje damage'u? Tak. A nie, to jeszcze nie. To jest co nawet pokazane break bary. Dobra, szybciej. Kolejny break bar. Tak. Nie, kurwa.
もっと暴れましょう。
剣心乱舞
Może się udało.
剣心乱舞
ノービレコンビンツィオーネイルジオンフォルノーンタイルジオンフォルノーンタ弱すぎるね。
Oh shit, MVP.
この力は理想のために。
Szkoda, że samo gówno. Dobra, skoro to jest praktycznie ostatni dzień banera, to jedną tę rolkę. Było strasznie szybko, strzelam, że jakieś gówno. Nie. No to ten. Widzimy się w takim razie jutro na wielkim finale. To na razie.